join Tural Ganjalı. He's a former member of parliament of Azerbaijan and joins us live from Baku. Great to have you on the program with us. Now, can you tell us more about Azerbaijan's plans for raising $500 million for green projects ahead of COP29 later this year?
Yes, thank you very much for having me. As you have mentioned, Azerbaijan has announced the Climate Financial Action Fund to invest in climate action in the developing world. It means that during COP29 session, which will be held in Azerbaijan in November this year, we will focus more on bringing stakeholders from different parts of the globe and to make attention and make focus on building up and inviting new stakeholders who will be willing to contribute to the climate function fund, because it is very important for us. We are changing ourselves, and at the same time, we would like to change the partners, the stakeholders who are willing to contribute to this process. As you have mentioned, traditionally, we are fossil fuel producing country. But now, if we are changing the perception of how to transit ourselves from being fossil fuel producing country into the green economy producer country, it means that we have to help our partners and global partners to adapt themselves into the new reality. So it means that the green economy, green energy transition will be high on the agenda. And of course, this new fund will help to bring more stakeholders.
Right, and what sort of green investments will the fund contribute towards?
Yes, of course, green economy, green energy investment plan is very huge. And you know, during this COP session, the partners, the countries who are participating in this conference, the decision makers, politicians who are dealing with green economy, green energy issues, they would like to seek new opportunities to find out more about how the developing world or developed world can contribute. For example, in Azerbaijan, you know, we have recently liberated our lands from occupation, and now we have new opportunities, new horizons to invest more in developing green energy. For example, Azerbaijan is building smart cities, smart villages in the newly liberated territories in Azerbaijan. And by the way, by 2050, some parts of Azerbaijan, for example, Nakhchivan region, Zengezur region, and Karabakh region of Azerbaijan will be net zero emission regions, which means that these regions will be producing and will be consuming only renewable energy. And this is a very good opportunity. This is good developments. We are investing a lot into this sphere, and we would like to invite our partners and help them also to invest in this sphere, in this sector of the developing green energy transition process.
What kind of concerns are there regarding Azerbaijan's commitment to transitioning away from fossil fuels?
Yes, of course, with our partners, with diplomats, with politicians, we are negotiating the challenges that we are facing now. Because globally, you know that rising global temperatures are not the problems of the nation states. These problems, these challenges are going beyond the national borders. So it means that with our partners, we are negotiating the challenges, the problems, but at the same time, we are looking for an opportunity for new platforms to address the problems. For example, I have a good news for you. For example, yesterday, the three countries, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, and Kazakhstan, came together in Astana, and we signed a memorandum of cooperation, which will unify the energy systems of three countries. So it means that these three countries will be increasing their production of green energy. And by the way, the European Union will receive more green energy from this country. So it means that we have a new green corridor, which is Central Asia, Azerbaijan, and Europe. So with our partners, we are coming up with new proposals. And the European Union, one of the receivers of the green energy, of course, will appreciate this new development. By the way, 2 years ago with the European Union, we have signed cooperation on energy security, which means that to increase green energy and delivery of green energy to the European Union.
Turag, Angela, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us today.